Welcome back everybody to Legoland 5. We're going to start off by doing a little bit of legal work at the new town hall. So I believe I'm the mayor. That's what they've decided. I didn't really want to be, but I mean I'll take it. So now we're going to make some building guidelines because there's some buildings in town that aren't really safe. And we might do a few other legal books afterwards too. So let's start with something. Building Volume 1. So here's 3 building guidelines. No hostile mob may spawn on your plot. Buildings must be structurally sound, and they may not overlap onto sidewalks. That'll just be one of the legal documents that we have. And because of this, we might have to shut down some buildings in the city. Okay, now that we're up to guidelines, we need to close some shops that aren't really up to guidelines. So the first one that kind of sticks out to me is definitely the bank that's got a hole blown out of it. And we're gonna do something. That's how you spell guidelines. Okay, so the bank's closed. Let's look through the town and see what other buildings need a little bit help. So this building would collapse because the glass wouldn't be strong enough. That's no, not right now, please. Oh. Yeah, this building is definitely not up to guidelines. That one's fine, I guess. It's got logs, so that's strong enough. This one, if we hold F3 and look up here, if we see any number that drops below 9, then we can count it for mobs can spawn in it. So if we look in here, just 9, okay. No 8s yet. Oh, okay, 8 here. So this we can close as well. Not up to guidelines. Okay. So that's 3 buildings closed. Now, of course, my buildings are up to guidelines because I knew about them before they were a thing. And these don't need to be here. I don't know who put them there. Now, does it drop below 8 over here? Oh, it drops really low. Not up to guidelines. Man, some people are going to have it rough. Now this building is extremely unstructurally sound. We'll let it slide for now. This one, it's in disrepair, but it's strong enough to stand. Same with this one. Well, it's not in disrepair. The police station spawns mobs, so we need to definitely close it off. We're gonna change the police station probably before too long. Okay, so I think that's about it. See, this is barely structurally sound, but it's got these green supports, so it's fine. And it's not even open. We'll cut it some slack. Over here, this looks fine. It looks perfectly fine. I think we'll leave that one. Over here is the junkyard, which I have yet to show you. And ooh, mycelium. I don't really want mycelium to be here. Although it does look pretty dirty. This corner needs to be filled, but this junkyard is just mainly for people who want to give away stuff. So like garbage like that. If you don't want a bunch of items and just want to get rid of them, or if you just want to grab some items, because it's a you can give and take system. But I think we're good with all of the banning we're doing. I think the town will be a little bit more safe now, because mobs will not spawn on top of these buildings anymore. And I'm not going to do all of this crazy stuff for free. It's going to cost people for a rescan. And it looks like they're just figuring it out. Let's go work on something else now. Okay, so now we're in the jungle. And this is going to be the entrance of the theme park. I want to get started on the theme park very soon, because too much effort is being put on the main town. And I kind of want to spread that effort out just a little bit. I came up with this design for the bridge, which is jungle on the sides and makes this shape, and oak in the middle. I want to finish, or kind of show you this setup. So it's just oak like this, and jungle logs, and I think it'll work just fine. The only thing that's missing, I would say, is fences, for sure. I think that would look really cool. But I'm going to do some of this in a time lapse. So I'll see you at the end of the time lapse. Look what I found. Oh, you're hungry, little bird. How about 2 more? Oh, come on. Will this be it? There we go. Man, that took few too many. I finished this for the most part. I just have to do walls, and I might do something on top of these. But I think it looks pretty good. We have to do a lot of deforestation though, and I kind of feel bad about it, but I think it's a step in the right direction. But before we do a bunch of destruction, I think we could build ticket booths along here. I want to do a few different passes. I want to do a day pass, a season pass, and maybe an infinite pass that lasts forever. I think that would be good. But I'm gonna collect some materials, and let's get working on the booths. So now let's look more at these next set of things that we're gonna be doing, the ticket booths. And while I'm doing them, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the music. So you might have noticed the music was a little bit odd. Not what I normally do. It seemed very, I don't know how to explain it. It was fun to make though. It was really fun to make, surprisingly. And it was just simply taking one of the Minecraft songs and speeding it up. But if you know which Minecraft song it is, then your trivia is pretty good. Oh, I better go run and sleep. It was the end credit song, and I've always really enjoyed what's his name? C418, I think is his name. He's the music soundtrack guy for Minecraft. Yeah, I really enjoy that song. But what I did to it is I made it a little bit creepy. And I did that by speeding it up, because it's normally a 10-minute song, and I shortened it down to about 2 minutes. And then after I sped it up, I also... What am I trying to do here? I need more stone brick, don't I? But along with speeding it up, I changed the pitch and tempo and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. And it just came together to a really strange but unique sounding piece. And if you guys enjoyed it, I'll be glad to do more stuff like that in the future. There's not going to be a download link because you do not need a download link, because you pretty much already have it if you have the game. And I don't think it's royalty free anyways. Or not royalty free, it's free to use. Okay, so here we're taking an input from this hopper, and we're gonna just bring it down here. And I forgot a redstone repeater, but all I need to do is put one there. And then half the system is done. We just need to do one more thing. We need to put in a filter, and it needs to be items that won't stack. And then also after that we can, what is it? We need to send an item into this hopper. So I believe I can do torch like this. Oh, no, I can just leave this one like that. And okay, I might have to change the shape of these, but that's okay. So here's the thing. Let's create just a short or simple item filter. Get ladders, let's say, and oh, all the items should end up there. It goes down to 18. I'll pick that up. And then when you, let's buy like jungle logs. If you drop 1 in, it should give you 1 log. If you drop 2 in, it should give you 2 logs. And it's just a really simple system to do. And I'll just repeat that 2 more times, and then we'll start decorating them. Okay, so I did most of it. I just want to try something. We're going to use these for the ceiling. It's going to look like a carpet. You know, those carpet pattern roofs that people use for carnivals. I'm making this the wrong way, whoops. I think it should look pretty unique. And what we could do, maybe something like that. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks really nice. So I guess green will be the best pass, red will be like the day, and blue will be the summer pass. Or summer season pass. Let's use a couple more fences up here. I think that'll... Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so this is a lot better than I thought it would be. I'm quite surprised. So, I guess we could fill in these with jungle fences. I can do that off camera. And yeah, that'll look really nice. When we're done filling these in with fences. And then over here, I was hoping to dig through all of this. We do need to level this, I think. I don't want it to... Or maybe level most of it. I just swung by town to grab some book and quills that I bought from Fox. I shoved them all into this chest. I give them 5 brick tokens per, which is quite a bit. But with these books, we're going to make the tickets. Ooh, that's delicious. We're going to make the season passes and the daily passes. So season passes, you're going to get back, and the day passes are going to be consumed once you go into the park. Okay, so now it's time for our poll question. I've noticed that this area is kind of empty, and it definitely deserves some sort of centerpiece. So the poll is going to be, what should go in the center? Should it be a Legoland sign? Maybe a giant brick? A shark? Or it could be the dragon that's in one of the Legolands. I think it's in, or it's not Legoland, it's a Lego shop. And it's built out of Legos, and it goes into the water and out of the water. It looks really cool. We could build any of those things, or you could leave your own idea in the comments below. I added some torches, everybody, and I did a few other things to finish up kind of this area. I added some signs here, so you know what pass you're buying and how much it costs. But that was a pretty fun episode, really. I liked building this dock. I don't build docks very often. And it came out a lot better than I thought it would. And these came out pretty well, too. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to call it. It's about around 20 minutes. That's what I was hoping for each of these episodes. And we're probably there. It might be a little bit less, but it's close enough, right? But I'll see you guys later. And stay thirsty, my friends.